What's this computer worth? Goodness. Where'd you get it? G&G, nothing. That's what this computer is worth. What's the point of the internet if I don't know how to use it? I'm sitting here going beep, 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 boop, beep, beep, pop. I don't know, it's flying. .com.
Maybe you should. Never. I'm so sorry, Baily, and especially now. Okay, can you see me actually? Because you're looking at your computer instead of me.
Hello, I'm looking straight at you. What's doing? I'm
Okay.
so sorry. While Pesach is going on, I realized I was low on my potassium, so I'm gonna have a banana.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Obrigado,
You should take care of
mas vamos
yourself.
embora priadamo.
Oh, mine. Oh, mine. Bailey, is it okay if we do an introduction? If I read a little introduction?
Avada.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to read a small introduction, and then we're going to dive right in.
I'm ready to
You-
dive. I have my scuba gear. Let's go.
Okay, great, excellent. All right. Bailey, do I have your permission to record and publish this conversation?
Avada, Nebuch, we live in a world where people are recording, but do what you have to do.
I'll do what I have to do. This is my parnassa. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Frida Weisel, and I'm a New York City, Brooklyn-based Jewish YouTuber with an interest in all things Jewish, subcultures, religion, New York City, and human interest stories. It's now the eve of the holiday Passover, and I have long wanted to document the unique ways in which Hasidic Jews clean their homes for Passover and intensely prepare for this holiday. So it's my great pleasure to have the opportunity to talk to a Hasidic woman who took time away from her Passover prep to talk to us, Baily, who you might have met before actually when I talked to her when she was in the country for the summer. I love talking to Baily, so I'm glad she agreed to this conversation. Hi, Baily. How are you?
Now you just made me emotional. I forgot about the good times coming in the country. I can't even think about it because I'm stuck in Pesach panic.
What's going on? Tell me everything.
Frida, just take a deep breath with me. One good deep breath.
We just started and we're already inappropriate.
Anyway, I'm really happy to be here, but let me tell you, it's mishik out there. It's mamish mishik. I'm hiding in the kitchen for 1 minute. I'm taking a break from these hamtichen. For those of you that don't know, this is called a hamtich. It's because my hand could fit in it. But then why tuch? Why tuch? Why hand tuch? Or is it hand ugh? Oy vey. That's a
What?
hard one, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why we call it handtuch, but I do know it comes from hand. And we like to add things at the end of things like schreien dik, mazel dik, handtuch. So, I don't know why, but la masa all day long. I'm scrubbing and scrubbing because my husband, is that a cat? Is that a
That's
cat?
a cat. That's a cat. Yes, her name is Chloe. Are you okay with cats?
I saw a tail and a part of me just got that echo. You know what I mean?
You look very
I have to be
upset.
honest with you. I definitely like you. I respect you as a person, but will I come to your house? No. If you have
Not
cats, you
anymore.
probably don't keep kosher.
What if I do feed kosher to my cat?
People who have cats are not trustworthy, and that's that.
I see. What's the problem actually with Hasidic people and cats? There have been Hasidic
Very
people have
good
stopped me.
question. I'll tell you.
Okay,
You want to know dogs or cats? Which one?
both, because
Okay,
I love
start
both.
with dogs. Dogs, Taka in the Holocaust, they put the dogs out, and then before they went to Nebuch the chambers, they let the dogs just boss everybody up. So there's a lot
That's
of
right.
drama our grandparents have from dogs. Verstehst? They say hint, hint, which by the way
Yeah.
means dog. You're stroking your cat? Oh, I love.
I'm sorry. You started with breast. I get to scandalize you back.
Why? You're sitting there just stroking your kitty nobody's business. Anyway, back to why cats. I can't tell you why people don't like cats. I personally find them to be sneaky. They remind me of my schwieger, like the tail, like just there, like listening, scooping, Not
Yeah,
even
that's
letting me do it while I eat. While I eat, I'm trying. You think I'm gonna enjoy Pesach with my schwieger? No.
she
And
coming?
you wonder why I'm having anxiety. I'm sitting by the couch, minding my own business. She's just looking. What are you eating? It's Pesach. What do you think I'm eating? I'm eating
What
eggs
are you
and
eating?
potatoes. That's what I'm eating.
Yeah, and bananas.
I'll tell you, this year I did smart. You ready?
Uh-huh.
From last year Pesach, I've already been glutton-free. Yep.
Glutton-free. What does that
Gluten-free.
mean?
I did not have no gluten all year. I had no bread, no rice, no
I
loxen,
see.
no gluten.
I
Gluten-free.
see.
And I did it
I
for
see.
2 reasons. Number one, I wanted to lose a few labas. My neighbor
Okay.
Michi went on the stech, as you know.
And she really succeeded. She looked great at the chasana.
Michi's daughter got married. She was a
Uh-huh.
little overweight, I wouldn't say. A few labas above regular. But she said she wants to lose weight. Fine, lose a few labas. Anyway, she went on the stech.
Ozempic?
As you know, I have a very successful business in my basement. You could go to my website, www.stechandbrech.com. And for
Oh
those of you that
no.
don't know what it means, brech means to brech is to
To
vomit.
vomit.
Because Lamais, that's a little vomituous, the brech and stech. So, not that I have experience. I didn't go on it. I want to go and record. I went
Okay. We
gluten
have you on
free.
record.
Thank you. I went gluten free. I started doing inner work. I've been doing so many deep breaths, everyday multiples. Breathing and breathing. Anyway, long story short, that's what I recommend.
I
If
see. So
needed.
it worked out that you went gluten-free. Does that mean you still
Totally.
get to be close to your husband?
Well, I didn't have anyone in the house have gluten, so nobody this year got to have any chametz. We're a chametz-free house all year long. And
The whole year.
now we have a problem. As you know, my husband has a very long beard. Now, sometimes he comes home and I see crumbs. I see crumbs within the ears. I
Go
one
on.
time saw a sprinkle. I said, I cannot believe you went and got cupcakes without me, chutzpah. He said, well, you're gluten free. I said, I thought you were all. Anyway, we had a huge fight. You could go to my website, www.vosisnayet.shulambias.com. I give
I
marriage
see.
classes. Yes, yes, yes. People say marriage is a walk in the park. I say, if you don't come to my classes, it'll be Jurassic Park. Anyway, you could sign up. You could
Anyway,
sign up.
I am surprised, Baily, because we're here to talk about your Pesach cleaning. I'm surprised you have time to have all these businesses while you're preparing your house for Pesach.
First of
When
all,
did
how
you
do you
start
think
to
I'm
prepare for
affording
Pesach?
Pesach? How do you think I'm affording Pesach? My businesses fully support my
That's
Pesach lifestyle. We actually have a new product on the market. It's called the Kushel Pesach charcuterie board. It comes with nothing. It's 150.
not even eggs and potatoes?
No, it's a nothing board, and it's 150.55. You could buy it on my website now.
What's the web address?
ppp.com, prepesachplanet.com/charcuterie boards.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised by that Hasidim are into charcuterie boards.
Oh no,
Since when are
I'm
you
not
into
at
that?
all. No, you don't understand. Hasidim were trendy before everybody else. We used to call that a platter, a deli platter, a kiddush platter. That was around since 1915. Rebbeinu Shalom. On Shabbos, we had over here fleisch. We rolled up a few turkey breasts, not to be confused with breast. Real turkey breast. And we had pastrami and salami and a little bit of pickle, sour pickle. And we had a deli, a Shabbos deli. Okay, but no. Today they call it charcuterie boards. What's next? Shigamatara. Anyway, we were popular before it was popular.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you. I think we come from the trendy places. Okay, let's
Rita,
talk about Pesach. What do you do?
I
How do you clean
do
your
want to talk about Pesach, but I want to talk about you for a minute first. Since we last spoke, I have to ask, as you know, I'm a famous matchmaker. Snatchamatch.com. You could go to my website, upload resumes. Rita, serious situation. What doing with Shidduchim?
serious? Yeah.
Tell me you're not going into
I'm
another Pesach
looking.
by yourself. You're not looking
Sadly, it
up
looks
enough.
like yes.
You are not
I need your
looking.
help.
Okay. I want you to take on the
I'm not
approach.
finding any men that want to be good to me and make my life nice. And they have to be Jewish, right?
Since when is a man made to make your life better? You have it all wrong, lady. The only reason you're here is to make his life better. It's what's
I
new
see.
age feminism?
That explains a lot.
You know what word I hear in feminism? Fe. That's what word I hear. I didn't find a man because he's not enhancing my life. Lady, wake up!
He
You're
doesn't
there
have to
to
be 6
talk.
foot and he doesn't have to be finance. I feel like I don't have a very like unreasonable expectations.
Your expectation of wanting him to make your life better is already unreasonable. Chochem.
What is he supposed to do for me? What is he
Make your
supposed to
life
do for me?
worse. That's what he's supposed to. He's there physically to make your life worse. For example, now you're single. Do you have to worry about serving a man supper? No. But when you will get married, you will have to worry about that. That's how he made your life better, by making it worse. Next. Now, if you want to go on vacation, right? You could book a plane. Gensgein. Yiddish destinations for yiddishvacations.com. Go to my website. No, really,
Okay.
for kosher vacations, because everybody's walking around in two pieces, where my neshama is ripping in two pieces. But we also offer major travel things special. But now you could get on a plane. But if you had a husband, you would have to check. Is it good? Who's going to watch the kids? Babysitting. Now you could do whatever you want. That changes. That's changed. Next up. You like your body? That's great. One time you'll get married and husband will say he wants you to have like this, like that. How do you make your life better? With these questions you're asking, you mamas don't get it. You don't get it.
So why should I want to get married? Why should I want to go into Pesach quickly finding someone?
Why should you want to get what do you want to be, Nebuch? Single?
I see. You do have a point. You do have a point. It is very, the world is very prejudiced against single people. Everything is designed for being in a relationship.
Can I be honest? I'll be real.
Yeah.
I'll tell you like it is. We're jealous. We're plain prost and pusha jealous.
Yeah.
Okay? When you come home
Especially
at
you with your
you
husband.
sit down, you have your pretty beacher there behind you. You could stroke your kitty all night long, nobody's bothering you. But not me! Not me!
What's going on with you?
My husband comes home,
Tell
I'm
us.
telling you, fartzing around in the kitchen. Finally, I have 2 minutes of manicha, and he looks at me. And he doesn't have a kitty, he has me. I'll leave the rest to your imagination.
I'm sorry. That sounds hard. That sounds hard. I
If
do
only
feel
it was
like
hard.
the sprinkle
If
in the
only
beard.
it was hard. That's the
What?
problem. If only it was hard.
Um, Bailey, you're so inappropriate. You're so inappropriate.
I don't know what
You
you're
seem to be
talking about.
blushing. Of course. Okay, I think we should talk about Pesach, which is the purpose.
So,
Unless
Paisa,
you have a shidduch for me, I really am looking. The truth is, I'm looking. And if you have someone, you should definitely send them my way,
he
even
just
if he
has to,
has a sprinkle in his beard.
he just needs to wear pants, Frida. Once you accept this, and once you accept that all you need is a male species, it doesn't matter. Pick one, settle down. Enough, enough moseying around. Now,
Okay.
I want to talk about Pesach and a
Okay.
big issue I'm having in my house. My husband only likes shatzer matzahs. Okay? Now, let me explain to you, Frida. People are very picky with their matzahs. Now, I know a lot of the modern goyim out there that are watching that are like, I get my matzah from the grocery and it comes in a box and it's square. Let me go on record. If you eat square matzah, you're basically not even a yid. I said it.
I disagree with you, but okay. What's happening in the house with the matzahs?
By the way, a part of me also disagrees with you, but the other part of me is bigger, louder, and more like my mother. Yep. Anyway, but you know, deep down, I don't agree with you. I happen to love square matzah. Anyway, so we only like some shatzer. But, first of all, it's very expensive. Let's start there. Do you know how much a box of matzah costs, Frida?
Hmm.
Do you know how much a box of schmire
I
matzah
think
costs?
I think $85.
$85. Do you know how many budgies I could buy for $85? But instead, I'm buying
Why would you?
crackers. I
Why
like the
would
night.
you need so many underwear?
First of all, I give college classes. I don't know if you know this. I
In
teach
your
young
basement?
girls about the birds and the beasts. Yes. And yes, we do all of that. So it's good. I have a little also lingerie shop in my basement. So I buy budgies wholesale. Yeah. And yeah, I take off.
Do you
I
also
buy from
fit?
yeah, I'll tell you. I buy Victor's Secret. I take off the label and I put Sprinzy Secret. It's my own brand.
I would rather wear a Sprinzy Secret underwear than Victoria's Secret, personally.
I'll tell you a
And maybe
secret.
then I would meet.
I'm wearing one now.
Don't show us. Don't show us. We don't need to see.
No.
We don't
But
need
you
to
can go
see.
to my website, baileybudgies.com/lingerie.
Okay, Baily, let's talk about your matzah. Did you resolve the matzah problem? Because then we can go back
So
to
it's
talking
Mistaken.
about
So it's
your
driving me
Pesach
crazy.
making.
He only wants shots and matzah. So basically, I opened up my own little matzah bakery in my basement. You could go to my website,
Also,
www.mommysmatzahs.com. But let me tell you, there's thick matzahs, and we're talking about matzahs. There's thin matzahs, there's ultra thin matzahs, and there's some people that are so mashiga, they take their matzahs and they put them in the oven so they're even crunchier than crunchy. I've seen it all. I'm telling you, there's Bob of matzahs, there's Salem, there's Puppet Salem, there's this Satmar matzah, there's a Belza matzah. Wait! Then there's the Erev Pesach matzahs.
that's
Talk
true.
about VIP. That is some VIP matzahs right there. Okay? Now you know how much an Erev Pesach matzah is gonna run you?
No, how much?
I think one matzah is like $30. Don't quote me. But that's what my husband and I were fighting about. I said, $30? when I've been begging you for one Louis Vuitton thing for Pesach, one nice thing, just something. But no, he
But
goes and
Louis
gets
Vuitton,
crackers.
why do you need designer stuff? I don't get it, Baily.
Why do I need designer stuff?
I don't get the point of designer stuff. Why would you spend so much money on brands? That's a waste of money.
I'm a queen. What kind of question is that? I'm a product of the Rabbeinu Shalom. I will be decked in abundant designer things, head to toe. That's why.
I would rather be decked in a $30 matzah than in a designer shirt.
Listen, I'm all for abundance, but I know that I've been nudging him for the last 6 months. I had my eye on a bag. My neighbor Nichi bought it for her daughter-in-law. Where's mine? Where's mine? So anyway, he goes and gets Erev Pesach. It's just we budget differently, is what I could tell you.
Yeah, I hear you. It sounds like
But
Jurassic Park. It's a walking
But it's
Jurassic
okay,
Park.
because let me tell you something. As you know, on Pesach, one of the big items are murer. I know that you listening now, tuning in, you're going to be like, oh, does she mean marer? Not marer, not marur. No, murer. Okay? Now, murer is very bitter. And husband likes it fresh. He doesn't want like the fake little lettuce. You know what I mean? And he doesn't want.
Yeah. He wants the real
No,
horseradish.
exactly. So I usually every year I make the murer and I mool it. I grind, mool. I grind. Well, could you imagine if we had a song like from the club when somebody says like he was grinding on her and we're like, mool on me. Anyway, telling you there's something about Yiddish rap.
I feel like we were supposed to have the holiest conversation today, and it's becoming really
Anyway,
inappropriate.
murer. I want to tell you about murer. So murer
Yeah,
is
what
very.
happens?
So I mool it, and then afterwards I close it in a jar, so it's very bitter. And husband always tells me, make sure I open the jar like I let it breathe before, so it's not super bitter. Well, guess what? This year I will keep that jar closed, so it will be so bitter. And then when he'll be like, wow, this year it's really bitter, I'll be like, I don't know why.
Baily, are you supposed to be treating your husband this way?
Yes, absolutely. That's how you show them you love them. You have to learn to be very subtle. You know, like passive aggressive subtle. Like little things you could do, like not keeping the jar open. So, maybe he loses his breath for a minute. It's not a big deal. Small things like that.
Do you even love him? Do you love my husband?
What's love? What's love? What's love got to do with it? I'm not the first one to say it. What's love got
That's
to do
true.
with it? You need love?
Do that.
You have to love the Rabbeinu Shalom. Also,
And
have
your
you
Louis
never watched
Vuitton.
television? Everybody loves Raymond. You saw that couple? They fight all day, they hate each other, but Lamasa, they love each other. At the end of the day, he farts, but it's my farts.
This is the least romantic thing I have heard. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Let's talk about Baily. We got to talk about how you make paiselig. How do you make paiselig? When do you start? When do you start cleaning your house?
Well, this year I was ahead
Explain.
of the game. Good question. This year I was
Because
ahead of the game because I was gluten free. So it definitely
that makes
sliced my
sense.
work in half. Exactly. Because on top of everything else, we all get colon cleanses before Pesach too. We don't want anything stuck in the system. Yes. So
I
we do
see.
that as
That's
well. And we
nice.
offer them in the basement. So you could go to my website, colonandchumitz.com, book a time slot. We offer those. But how do I tackle Pesach? I'm so glad you asked. You have to be very strategic. So, we have on our fridge, which I can't show you right now, but it's all diagrammed, and it starts 6 months before. So by the time Purim rolls around, I'm not one of those shoiters. I'm not a typish that's panicking on Purim. Yo, what should we do? No, there's a plan already in place. The Shalach Munis has one cubicle. You could put all the nash there in one place. That's where you could nash. That's number one. Number two, everybody is allowed in our, how do I say this? Everybody in the house has an option. I'm excited to share this information, but I'm also a little embarrassed. We offer IV drips for everyone who wants 2 weeks before Pesach. From 2 weeks of Pesach on, you can walk around with a portable pole straight into the system. We happen to have a lot of Muslims that signed up this year. Baruch Hashem.
What are you
So that
getting IV dripped? Cockish cake?
whatever's necessary. But the point is, there's no mess, no breklich, nothing. Just a stech,
I
not even a
see.
brek. Exactly. Nutrients, whatever you need is going right in there.
I
Anyway,
see. You
so
know,
that,
one of my best go on.
no, please tell me.
I was just saying one of my best childhood memories is eating cockish cake before Pesach, like eating treats, eating desserts. Why wouldn't people want that?
People would want that, but do I look like I give people what they want around here? We have a tight ship to run. We have to get this house ready for Pesach. Do you understand?
That's true. I see. I understand.
All on the Jewish woman. This is what you people don't understand. It's up to me to make sure there's not a brekel. And let me tell you, husband, when he's learning at night and opening his svurim and he's dripping donuts onto the cipher and closes it and puts it away, who remembers every day to shokel out the svurim? Me. That's who. So if you want to know why I want the
Wow.
Louis Vuitton, it's because I am a queen and I make sure this house is crumb free. Exactly. Anyway, so that's my method.
You deserve it.
Exactly. Self-care. Plus, all the children have jobs. Leiby does all the toys. Everything gets soaked in the vanna. How do you say vanna for my
Bathtub. Bathtub.
man?
Wow, this
Yes,
brings back memories.
exactly. So that
Every
and
toy goes in the bathtub.
yes, and it's a good opportunity to get rid of toys that we didn't use this year, so we could give it to Nebuch, somebody who could afford it, who can't afford nice things, so we send over there. And that's the toys. And then Trani, I give special projects. It's called special projects. So, for example, suitcases. We went to the bungalow. Baruch Hashem, I opened it up. I found there bags and bags of little chumatzlach. Because the last day in day camp, they
was
gave
it?
out peklich. They gave out peklich at a kiddush, and Trani decided to hide the peklich. So I opened it up. Baruch Hashem, I found them.
Wow.
We learned a lesson that day. We definitely learned a lesson. That I have big peklich.
Which was?
Right? Full of peklich.
You can always take deep meaning out of small incidents.
Welcome to Yiddishkeit. Hello. Anyway,
I like that.
so that project. So Trani is project. So for example, one project is suitcases.
Suitcases. All the suitcases are cleaned out.
Yes, but I have more projects depending on the day, the moment. We have to do pockets. You have to go through every outfit, every pocket.
How do you clean the pockets?
It's a big project. Big. We have goggles. We have gloves. We have masks. We buy.
No, Baily. Where did you go? We lost Baily. Oh no, Baily, what happened?
I got lost. I got verblunget. I don't know where, I don't know what. I was out there in the
Was
ether. Just me and my tichel.
Nebuch. I was here by
Rita,
myself
I have a
waiting.
question for
Yeah.
you. Other than the best nash, what's a good memory you have of Pesach? Because I have tons.
Yeah? Well, I have a bad memory. Can I share a bad memory?
Oi,
Or only
Avada,
good
let's go. It's
memories?
time for trauma. We didn't do trauma the
So,
whole time.
we
First
did
of all, added Pesach, you have to get rid of the crumbs. Sometimes we have residual crumbs of trauma, and they too need to be dumped. So let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Let's go. Actually, I just remembered a good memory. My favorite memory of Erev Pesach is B'dikas Chometz, the night before Pesach, when everything is clean and it smells of schmaltz and everyone is in new pajamas. That's my favorite moment ever. It's just a, the little children running around with the bottom of their feet in these pajamas that have footsies on them. Ah, so good.
I better.
And Abirala, exactly. And I remember when my son was little and we enjoyed that moment, looking for the crumbs everywhere with a candle and the feather, and he was running around and it smelled so good. I felt so good. It was just a
By the
happy
way,
moment.
Frida, also a fun memory in my house, because husband and me then later use the feather and we tickle each other a little. A little
It's
kitzel.
nice.
Kitzel.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy as a single person, it's nice to hear of happy
Frida,
couples.
bring you a brugge. This time next year, you're going to have a husband who's going to kitzel you with a feather.
Oh, mine, I guess. I suppose this was never a dream, but it is now. It is now. When they say Lashunu Abu, they open the door for Aliyu and Novi. I think that's the moment. If you go open the door, it's an omen for your right one to come walking into your life.
To come kitzeling his way into your life.
Whatever it takes, I'm ready. I'm ready for if it feels right.
Listen, Pesach is a beautiful time. It is definitely hectic. We definitely have anxiety. It's definitely a hectic time. I'm sure we all have bad memories, but our job as parents is to gaslight our children so that they forget they ever had bad memories.
So what do? What's the approach?
Oh, when they say like, mommy is stressed us out. I say, yeah, my mother also had stress. She went through the Holocaust, and that's it. And then they're quiet. That usually works. Or let's say I had Libby who said, I'm not even excited this year for afikomen because you still didn't buy me last year's afikomen. Then you just answer them and say, sure, I did. Remember I bought you the and they say, what? And then you walk away and fade out. For gaslighting a little. That's a job as parents. Hello.
But isn't it an avida to lie to your kids like that? It's a sin.
Is it a lie? Is it a lie? It's not like a straight out lie. It's like a, it's an alternate fact.
I
That's what
see.
that is.
I
Yeah.
see. I see. I'm not
Plus,
exactly
we're
agreeing
in
with your
Gulas.
parenting approach. What?
We're in Gulas.
We're
Nothing is what it
gulas.
seems.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I understand. I understand. Speaking of gulas, actually, can you explain to my viewers what the afikomen is, since you brought it up?
Ah, very good. Yes. So, as you know, there's three matzahs, and we break the middle one in half. And we put half away for afikomen. What that means is we literally put the matzah, and depends how rich you are. The super rich people have fancy matzah tashes. You could tell, like the modern people, they just have like a handtuch or a napkin, and they like dump it in. Now, this is the fun memory. You hide it. Why? Because you want the children to find it. And it becomes a whole game because Pesach is very long. It's long and it schleps. But afikomen keeps the kids interested and entertained. So you hide it. In my house, my husband happens to be a very good actor. He folds it and he says, nobody's gonna know where I'm gonna put it. And he like puts it in his bowl or on his chair. And then I distract him. I'll be like, Chamyanko, you look so good today. And he says, really? And while we're talking, I go, Libby, Libby. And Libby comes and dips it out from up there. And Chamyanko says, thanks, I really look good. And then he looks and he says, Yoi, where's that appointment? Who took that appointment? And then the games begin. That's when the real fun starts. Then we must have the afikomen back. This is serious. So my husband gets up and he looks all over. He looks inside. He looks underneath. Sometimes I open a tab button. He looks everywhere. And afterwards, when he can't find it, he says, Libby, I need the afikomen. And Libby says, well, I'll only give it back if you buy me something. Oh, Libby, what do you want? That's when the negotiation starts, and you buy an afikomen present, and that keeps the kids interested. The last few years, I stole the afikomen.
Good for you.
And I ran the whole banking for this family. I said, you want afikomen back? This is what I need for each one of us. And we got it.
Did you get a Louis Vuitton?
I wanted a turban like this. My husband was fighting me for a long time. He said, it's too schreidig. I look too attractive. He doesn't want everyone on the block looking at me. I said, I get it. I'm hot. But listen, anyway, this year I fought my way and I bought myself this.
It looks great.
Wait till you see what's coming next year.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's all I'll say about that.
We want to know.
Tune in. That's all I could give you now.
I see. Anything? You know what? Actually, can you? I want to get to the end of our talk about Pesach. I don't want to keep this conversation going for too long since I know how busy you are. Can you tell us more of
I'm just catching my breath. I'm telling you, I'm waiting. Tarani's coming home from school. Libby's coming from yeshiva soon, and it's mishig over here. You don't know what the streets look like. People are throwing out things. You would think they're leaving this country forever. Mitwarfta weg Sachen. You don't even know. So it's hard times. Williamsburg during Pesach season, but you feel it in the air. It's like a hustle and a bustle. And like, if you close your eyes, you could like smell the St. Moritz, you know?
Yeah, or the easy off. Wow, easy off. I haven't said that word in forever. Do you easy off your oven?
Avada. I would easy off my husband if I could.
Do you think you're good to my husband? When you talk about
I already
like
told you. The point is not to be good to each other.
Right.
You get it? Not you, not him. You have the wrong idea of what a successful marriage looks like. You know what success? If you don't like each other, you won. Okay? That's it. In fact, if you're too happy, I would be very concerned.
I feel like at least I diagnosed why I'm single. Until now, I was wondering why. And now I finally understand why.
So now you're crap. It's because your expectations are too... I got it.
Yes,
okay, good. Now I'm glad I set you straight. This time next year, somebody with a feather. Exactly.
I'm so sorry. What else? What is the highlight of Chalamoid? What do you do for Chalamoid?
I'll tell you what I wouldn't put on my shidduch resume, Frida.
What?
Because when you laugh, you schnorchel. So if I were you, I would make...
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. You're going to have to apologize to future husband. So, long story short, when you laugh at his joke, and let's be honest, most men are not funny, but if he makes a funny joke or if you have to pretend, cover your mouth because the schnorcheling, it's not a vibe, you know? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna stay single. I'm just gonna stay single and not. I'm okay with myself the way I am. Okay, where are you going, Chalamoid? Where are you going, Chalamoid?
Oh, we're starting Chalamoid again. Yoy. So I'm out of trips. I'm out. Last year we went to Nigeria Falls. Okay. We were there for 3 days. It was Meshiga Matara. The year before that, we went to Hershey. When I got there, I realized I can't even eat any of the chocolates. I just had to smell everything all day. It really messed with me. I'm over it. That's 2. I don't go on these trips. If my husband wants to take them, he could take them to the park and they could have a sandwich. I told you, I went to a place. I bring everything myself, my own eggs. We squeeze our own juices. I bought a whole chicken. I shechted it in the park in Nellyblad, and they called PETA on me. They called PETA. They had me escorted out. She grabbed me by this, and she was like, "You have to go." I said, "You're treating me worse than a carbon."
No, but what were you thinking? What were you thinking?
I
I mean,
wasn't. I lived most of my life not thinking too much. Ladies are not supposed to think.
really? That's news to me. Is an Aisha's Chayil, a woman is supposed to be sharp, and that takes thinking.
Sheker echem, v'hevel layofi. Focus on that part.
I see. Okay. I'm getting a lot of interesting wisdom from you, and I'm not even in your basement.
There's a reason why I'm married as long as I'm married. Everyone around these days in the Goyish world is getting divorced. I'm married forever, okay? Obviously, it's working.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
miserable.
But you have
We don't like
feathers.
each other, but we're still married. Win!
I see. I see. Anything else you have to share about how you prepare for Pesach and life?
I think it's important for everyone to remember to get rid of their chumetz, which really means, and if I'm being honest, I'm not even going to be subtle about it. I'm not going to give a mushal, no allegories. I'm going to spell it out. We need to get rid of junks in our life. Frida, the idea you have of a husband bringing you joy is junk.
Okay,
It
I'm
needs to
working
be
on it.
replaced exactly by your
With
purpose
easy
in
off
this
in
world.
Nirvana.
Exactly, and a little kitzel at night and call it a day. And that's it. And with
Um,
that, we close up shop.
I appreciate you so much, Baily. I came onto this interview today totally expecting a completely appropriate conversation about Pesach memories. I feel totally kitzeled with a feather, I have to say.
Frida, let me stop you right there. Don't lie to the oilam and try to be all sweet and innocent. Ha, I expected an innocent converse. You were having me on. You really thought it was going to be innocent. I will say this, Frida. I want to shout you out. I've been watching your content lately more and more. I like the direction. You are a true journalist. I don't know if that's what you set out to do, but you give it real. It's not always pretty. It's not always pretty, but it's real from both sides, and that's what we need today. So I appreciate it. The one comment would be schnorchel a little less, and other than that, we're good.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I feel like I came in here and you made me paiserdig with your hand. you, try, you tried to clean me up, but I'm gonna be working on stuff after this. I'll see you again
I look
next year.
forward to it.
Yes, yes.
Frida, akusherim sind azimmer, akusherim Pesach,
Also to the viewers,
and
you have to also wish the viewers.
oh, viewers, Nebuch, if there's any viewers out there that are still single, I'm also going to wish for you this year, when you walk around with a feather and on fire, you think to yourself, next year this time, may I have a husband who lights my fire and kitzels me.
Wow. Oh my, that was beautiful.
Fine.
That
Oh,
was
mine.
beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leah Forster. Thank you. You are so much fun. I really appreciate you lifting spirits.
Thank you so much for having me on, guys. It's the real me. And no, Frida, on a serious note, I was going to hang up and call you right back. You're so amazing. And I just
Oh,
want your
you're so
viewers
sweet.
to know. Frida actually texted me and was just like, I need some joy. So for those of you out there that are creating content, just know that sometimes you have to remember to also love what you do. Frida, you exemplify for me someone who you do it and it's work, but you clearly enjoy what you do and it shows in
Yeah.
your content. You have amazing, amazing content.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Leah. You really, I really have to say, I've been through such a rough patch. You really made me laugh, and you brought me joy. I don't
Good.
care if I laugh with the
It's
schnarchets, okay?
healthy.
And I'm gonna keep doing it.
No, no. Laugh, laugh, laugh. It's
I'm gonna laugh
real.
as I laugh.
Bye. Love you.
Thank you. Bye bye.